So I wanted to do a bit of a unboxing of sorts, and then also kind of doing a review to give those who are working on a similar build some insight and just a little bit of first-hand knowledge. I bought these without money, not sent to me, not free, none of that. So this is just my honest kind of perspective of what I think and how the installation goes, usage, whether or not I would get it again, that kind of thing. So this is the Trailer Valet JX7S. This is like their bolt-on unit. If you can see, but this is their certified refurbished unit. And so they evidently do a repair on it, do a performance test, and then they clean and grease it. So it is repaired to factory spec. I got a pretty good discount on it. I'll put the exact amount I paid in the spreadsheet that's linked below. But I just wanted to kind of try it out, but also not pay full price. So this is kind of like my one of my splurges for the trailer that I want to have. I don't like the cranks. Now for the Harbor Freight, no, these are not Northern Tool. So for the Northern Tool ones that are going to go on the side, oh sorry, yeah. Come back to the video. For the Northern Freight ones that are going to go on the side, my plan is using this guy over here. So like this is my splurge at the front. Of course, I'll be using this one the most. But when I want to mount up the back and get that leveled and work on it, of course, and then obviously when I'm in it, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a bracket or just wheels with kind of chalk stop blocks. I like the idea of wheels because then I can pick it up and roll it. But my plan is with the welder to cut this off. It works as is, like there's no problem. Like the way I have it, it'll work. Bolt it on, it'll work. But the plan is long term is to cut this off and then weld on a similar attachment to this that comes with this, so that I could then use the drill for these as well. But this is kind of the budget version of this, which obviously requires a little bit of modification. Now, of course, if I could just pull this out and sleeve something else in, that would be optimal to where I don't have to weld, but I kind of wanted to try and see if I could do it, and then save the money. So this is kind of like the super DIY budget. This is the kind of, I guess, medium version. And then, of course, if you bought a new one ready to go, it'll be awesome and work for you. You know, with this one, I'm gonna have to paint it so that matches the trailer, but the the cost difference was pretty big, and so I'll display that here so that you can kind of see what the difference is between the cheapo version and kind of the medium version. All right, let's check it out. Huzzah! Some mounting hardware that I may or may not have to replace, but went to Lowe's yesterday and got some stainless steel hardware just in case. This is the manual one that it comes with.
Nice.
I guess as a backup. I'm not sure that I need these, but it's really nice and powder coated, which is nice.
Nice.
I won't have to paint this one. Not to say I can't, so that it matches the trailer, but it's already powder coated, which is great. Yeah. So this looks like, yep, this is what it goes on your drill. Very cool. So drill attachment fits your 1/2 or 3/8 inch drill. Works with all 3/4 hex drive jacks. Okay, cool. I think that's it, except the big guy. Oh, chunky unit. Oh goodness, that's heavy. Okay. So, turn it right side up. Ooh. It's got a cotter pin to where you can pull it out and kind of adjust the stock height. We've got the thing where the chalk goes. Cool, very nice. Oh, I see. It goes. I'm an idiot. Of course, this would goes what's on your drill. Duh, that makes sense. And it just sleeves over that. and then you can take it off, put on their handle. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Like it? Neat. So I would be potentially trying to get this onto that spindle. So we'll see what I think there's a pretty big difference there. But like I said, if I could find something that fits in here that can kind of slot on that silver part and then just JB weld up in there, glue, whatever, it might work to where I don't have to weld it all. Or I just weld the edge right on here. Anyways, plans for the future. So we'll see. MacGyver. I like to MacGyver things if I can. All right, so we got mounting hardware. Makes sense. I'm not big on instructions, but I usually do.
In the manual! Nobody reads the manual! Did you read the manual? Nobody reads the manual. You read your manual. A manual? Reading's for yellow bellies. Let's go over there and not read, like a real man.
Dagnabbit, nobody ever reads the manuals.
At least glance at them. Ooh. Got a sticker. Put that on my fridge. I'll be having that in my videos, of course, whenever you guys see me turned around this way. But I like to take stickers from just TV shows, video games. I get sticker packs from people for birthdays and things. I got all kinds of stuff on there, so I'll add this to the fridge. Not sure if I want to keep the sticker on there. It's already starting to peel off. I'm not sure how long that's going to stay on there. We'll see. I might keep it. I mean, it's a nice sticker, but I might peel that off and see if I just keep it bone stock black. Okay. So that is the trailer mount. And additionally, this week, I picked up a welder. So Harbor Freight had a pretty good coupon. I think I got 20 or 25% off this guy. So that was a pretty good deal. Again, the price I paid and the price, of course, the original price and the price I paid, I'll show. But very, very, very reasonable welder. I'm not sure if I've mentioned it yet in the voiceover or in the video, but I'm a woodworker. So getting into welding is a brand new experience for me. It's gonna be a jumping in headfirst experience. I'm going to share what I learned, what I screw up. Again, my review of said items. There's a lot of great people that I watched on YouTube before I bought this. I'll display the ones that were my favorites now. But everybody allergies. Everybody that I watched said that it was a great introductory one. I'm gonna get into welding. For the minimal amounts I'm gonna need it for this thing, I think it's gonna be more than enough. The learning curve is gonna be tough, but I think that it's gonna make it to where this is a lot stronger, more durable, instead of using like JB weld and stuff like that. Plus, I also get to use this for my woodworking project. So if I need a base or something, I need to weld up, I can do that. Very cool. Okay, it's a cute little unit. Packaging. So I think that I'm going to have to modify the trailer in a couple different ways. Again, I may have already mentioned this in the voiceover while I was working on it, but the doors. So if I do one or two doors, I haven't decided yet how many I'm going to do. I may do two. I have to, but worst case scenario, I'll do one and then sell the other one. So I'll step over here so you can kind of see. So I'll have to cut this part out. The door will go here, and back galley is kind of the space. So I'll kind of mark it out with tape so you guys can kind of have a visual of what it's going to look like. The cuts that I'm going to do, And then of course I'm gonna have to do welds and things for where the edge of the door hits to make sure I've got a nice mounting space. If not, I'll do it in wood. We'll see. So it's gonna be a mixture of wood and steel, but when I can, I do want to use the steel to make it nice and sturdy. I don't want to have the rigidity of this guy in any way. And then for the back area, and so for over here, I need the back door. It's the same thing. I'll kind of have to improve this and fix that. And then along the way, just everywhere, see this, but I've got little holes and things. And so anywhere that I'm not going to need like to drill or use it as a reinforcement, I think might be where I practice, is filling holes. And so,
That's what she said.
of course, grind them down with the grinder. I'm not sure who said it. It's been in a lot of the videos I'm watching, but the grinder fixes what the welder I ain't. So the grinder will be hiding all of the learning curves I'll be doing. I got some welding gloves. Everybody online just said buy the basic ones, so I got kind of the basic ones. I wish they were a little longer to go up my wrist. I'll see if I get burned, but I got those. Welding wire, 0.030. Everybody said just go with this, so I went with that. And then the auto darkening helmet. So for this guy, I went on a different day with a different coupon, but I got a pretty good deal. I think I got 15% off on this guy, so I want to say he was around 70, and then I got 15% off. So pretty good deal. We'll see if I like it. Again, I'll kind of give my perspective on this. I like Harbor Freight. They save me a lot of money and get me a lot of bang from the buck. So I'm pretty flexible and pretty easygoing. I'm not gonna like critically rate it in the sense of like, oh, this is garbage. I only paid $70 for it. So it's like with expectations. Let's see how it works. But it says it has grind mode. I'm not sure if I should be using this when I am grinding, but I probably will just keep it on and use it while I'm grinding. So that'd be cool. But I'll also be reviewing this guy. And so that's everything that I've got planned for right now that I've bought. I, of course, haven't shown you all the doors and the back door for the trailer, but I'll do that more when I'm going to go get ready to install it. But I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. And so far on Facebook Marketplace, I have scored window, 2 side tables, the 2 doors, the back door, free wood, this Polypro foam board that you've probably seen in the videos. I'm probably just going to have to go buy some more of it, or buy the pink one, the pink version of it from Home Depot. But I think besides that, that's everything for now that I've scored for free or on Facebook Marketplace at like nothing. And so Harbor Freight for most of the tools and things that I need. The Northern Tool for those mounts, and then Trailer Valet for this guy. So my goal is keep it as inexpensive as I can for reasons that I'll go into later in future videos. But
Today, Junior?
splurges I make, I'll let you know if they were worth it or not. Go do it again. But so far I really like the look and feel of this Trailer Valet. It looks really nice. It's very heavy duty, very industrial. I think this guy's gonna last a long time and be a good asset to have bolted up at the front. And so, yeah, I hope you enjoyed my show and tell, my unboxing, my first glances. Obviously, reviews to come as I start using them, but I wanted to kind of introduce these as you started seeing me use them in the videos. And so, to give you a heads up of where I got them, what I got, where I got it, and my perspective on whether or not I would buy it again and recommend for you to get it. All right. Let's jump into some working on the trailer and knock out some much needed tests.
Do it! Just do it!
Busy day. Let's do it. Jump in. All right. You can do this. Hooah!